Guys, we are here for another amazing episode with the Queen of the East, where we rise, reign, and lead. Listen, we are here in none other than Houston, Texas, where we are at the Link Up, where connections are being made in the room with phenomenal speakers from all across the United States. This next woman that I have coming to my segment here with me is none other than Dr. Wendy. And Dr. Wendy, I've met her maybe once or twice before, but when I see you, you always brighten me up, and I just can't wait to hear what you talked about today on the stage. So listen, guys, I'm going to start her off. She's going to tell you a little bit about who she is first, because listen, I need you to take notes. It's very, very important that you take notes on who she is and what she does and how she serves and how you guys can connect with her to make your networking experience more impactful as well. So, Miss Dr. Wendy, can you tell me and tell our guests who are you?
Well, I'm Dr. Wendy, also known as the Financial Healer, and I empower people to transform their mindset, take control of their finances, become debt-free, enjoy the life they desire because they got it going on. Money's not an issue, so that's what I'm all about.
Oh my goodness. Look, I need to be in Miss Wendy's class too, because I mean debt-free. We all talk about being debt-free. And what debt-free means to everyone is a little bit different, because some would say, well, as long as the house is paid off, the student loans are paid off, the kids' tuition is paid off, we're good. But then you have some who say, I want everything paid off. Cars, I want all finances freed up, I want liquid, So tell me, what is your ideal paid off, paid in full? Tell me, debt free.
Well, it's everything being paid except for the utilities, because they're expenses that's going to come around regardless.
Yes!
So all debt is paid, expenses, and you have to understand the difference between the debt and expenses. Debt, once you pay it, it's done. Expenses, I don't care if you pay it off, it's still rolling around the next month. So as long as all my debt is paid, I'm good.
Wow. And now tell me, and you offer this program, is it virtual or do you do in person?
Well, it depends on what level you want to participate. I've got a new program that I'm, matter of fact, tweaking. It's called 6 Ways to Stop Hemorrhaging Money.
Ooh.
If you stop hemorrhaging money, you're going to be debt free.
Yeah, because we can save some money too, right?
Mm-hmm. And you can pay off those debts, invest in your future, do generational wealth, and leave, a legacy to your family.
Beautiful. And now tell me, are you teaching individuals how to and where to invest in, like in stocks, or are you teaching that or not into that?
I'm not really teaching that. I'm teaching basics that folks, if you don't have that foundation, then I don't care how much money you have. Just like people that win the lottery and these athletes that get all this money, they don't know because they don't have that foundational understanding of how money works. So I teach you how, for one, change your mindset. Think of how I can't do this, but how can I do it? Taking control of your finances by planning where your money goes instead of wondering where it went, and having the proper protection to prevent financial ruin. And my story is a good example of that. With the breast cancer, I had almost $1.5 million worth of medical bills, but because I had the proper protection, my insurance paid all of that, and I got multiple 6-figure tax-free financial shots in the arm that allowed me to focus on my recovery instead of worrying about money, and then understanding how the tax laws impact your finances, whether you have a business or not. If you don't understand it, you're going to pay higher taxes, and then understanding how the global economy impacts your finances, and then taking action, because I don't care what you know, if you don't do anything, it's not going to happen.
Did you hear that? If you don't know, no matter what you know, if you don't do anything about it, if you don't utilize the tools that you've been given, it doesn't matter. You're going to waste all the money. You're going to waste all the wealth. If you played the lotto and you won, you're going to lose it all if you do not apply the principles. And with a solid foundation, Dr. Wendy is here to teach us how to leverage our finances to yield a higher return and legacy. This is good. Now tell me, for myself, right? I'm a real estate broker. I own a construction company. I feel like I do very well for myself. I think I manage my finances good. But there is some things that I need to learn myself. For instance, I would love if I could pay off my house in the next 5 years? Do you give strategies for stuff like that?
I sure do. You have to look at your circumstances. You know, it's not a cookie cutter solution. So based on, you know, what you owe and the time frame, you said 5 years, how much it would take to pay it off. And you would save a lot in the interest. You'll have that asset that, you know, it's going to work for you. And that's the key, making your money and assets work for you. You don't want to work for them. You know, you work for them sometimes to get it, and then once you get it, you want it to work for you. So that's something, because, you know, my house is paid off and my car is not paid off, but, you know, that's something that I don't know if I want to pay it off, because you end up getting a new one.
Getting a new one
in
in it. So, and that's what that was my next question. So, because I'll pay a car off in a minute, but then it's like, should I have just taken that money and put it on my house? I should. You see that, right? I should have just took the money, paid the house, put it towards the house, and then the car will be fine.
Yeah, because eventually, if the house is paid off, you know, the car can be the next asset you pay off. And then, too, are you going to keep that car, or are you going to trade it in? So, if you're going to trade it in, you don't necessarily want to pay it off. But if you're going to keep it or pass it to a kid where they, you know, they have a free and clear title to a car, then that's a different thing. But you still have to, you know, prioritize. You have to have a strategy. You know,
See, guys, this is good, because see, even me, I know a lot of y'all look up to me like I know everything. No, I know the people who know everything. I don't know everything. So this is good, because like I just told you guys, I paid off 2 cars within the last probably 6 months or so. And I'm like, I should have met Dr. Wendy before, because she would have told me, don't pay them cars off, pay the house, put that money towards the house, which is good, Dr. Wendy.
Because a house is an appreciating asset where cars depreciate. So you want to invest in something that's going to give you more value down the line and not depreciate.
Listen, guys, this is too good to me. So tell me, how can everyone reach you? How do you serve the community? Are you have any upcoming events coming up? Are you speaking at any more engagements? Tell us what's coming up next for you, so that people can get in the room, come and be, you know, become one of your potential clients. How can we help serve you?
Well, I'm about to go to Dallas next week. I'm
Ooh.
winning an award for my show. I don't know if I won, but I kind of feel like I did. It's gonna be the
Congratulations.
second with the Zonti Award with the Zonda TV Network. And it's in Dallas, June 7th. So, you know, people are invited to come. It's
This
gonna
is
be a nice
great.
little gala. And then in August, I'm going to be speaking in Indianapolis at Linda Clemens' Sisterpreneur event. And I'm excited about that, because Sherry Shepherd's going to be there. I love
Ooh, Sherry Shepherd. Oh, she is something. Miss Sherry, she's something else. I love her too.
So, but in the meantime, I'm kind of taking it easy, because it's my anniversary, my birthday, and just I'm
Celebration.
prepping up. And I've got, you know, a new experience that I'm launching. So I'm trying to tweak all that. So I'm, you know, trying to get my mind right where I'm ready to provide the information and, you know, the final drafts of all these things.
This is amazing, and you have some amazing lineup going on. Well, tell them how they can connect with you, get all of that great information that you, and possibly some one-on-one interest goals. Tell us how we can reconnect. And listen, I don't know about y'all, but I'm definitely getting ready to connect with Dr. Wendy, because I need to make sure that my finances are lining up with my generational wealth. I mean, this is important, guys. You all want to know. You say, how did they get there? You got there by being in the room with great women like Miss Wendy. It doesn't mean you don't have to start with a lot of money to have generational wealth. You just need to know how to manage your money and budget your money. So, Dr. Wendy, this has been a pleasure here. See, this is why we rise, reign, and lead together. This is very important, and I don't know everything. So I need Dr. Wendy on my team to tell me what to pay off next, so that I'm not making the wrong financial mistakes. So, Dr. Wendy, please share with our guests, as they're eavesdropping on us today, and how you're gonna teach me how to get my little wealth in order.
We're gonna make your money work for you.
Yes, we are. So please tell them how they can connect with you.
Okay, well, my website is thefinancialcures.com, and all my contact information's there. my spinning challenge is there. And if you go to FinCures, FINCURES.com, you can check out all 3 seasons of my show, which has some phenomenal information, and my contact information is there. Or you can contact me. I'll even give you my personal email, Dr. Wendy Labat at drwendylabat.com. That's LABAT, and Wendy is WENDY.
Thank you so much, Dr. Wendy. This has been a phenomenal experience speaking with you today. I've learned so much. I feel like I can't wait to connect with you again. It's been a pleasure to see you. Yes. And guys, listen, make sure that you check her out. Make sure that you go to her website, go to her social media platforms, book your interest calls, get the wealth of knowledge that you need to build your empire. Listen, thank you so much for joining the Queen of the East for this amazing experience with Dr. Wendy. Have a great day, guys. Thank you.